Your typical cake will stack 3 or 4 layers of pastry and frosting and call it quits. But for the Danish bakers in this little slice of Denmark called Solvang, California, that just doesn't cut it.
At Olsen's Bakery, they specialize in kransekage, a towering achievement of Scandinavian ingenuity made up of 16 individual pastry rings.
I gotta see how they make this cake.
While no display case can contain the massive kransekage, Olsen shelves are stocked with other amazing specialties, like Danish cookies, cherry puff pastries, and the mother of all Danishes, the kringle. 4th-generation Danish baker Bent Olsen holds the secrets to the kransekage and the kringle.
A kringle is a giant pretzel-shaped pastry
filled with almond filling, custard filling, and raisins.
But the kringle's distinctive flavor comes from a surprising spice, cardamom.
That's the biggest secret of it all. I mean, that gives that specific flavor that nobody can figure out what it is. It's time to shape your kringle. And then egg wash and almonds kind of tops it off.
and then we can bake them.
At 375.
Look at that.
Is that pretty or what?
That is a kringle of my dreams. What do you think about the shape of it? What does it look like?
A ginormous pretzel.
Bigger than a New York City pretzel.
Yeah.
I am very excited about this.
Just don't bite into your fingers.
It is the lightest, flakiest pastry. I taste the raisins, a little bit of vanilla with the custard and the almonds. The cardamom is so surprising. It's really subtle. It just kind of gives it this really nice perfume. And you're right, you can't quite place it.
No.
This would be a reason to get out of bed in the morning.
After starting my day with kringle, I'm ready to ascend the Everest of Danish cakes known as kransekage.
That's a mountain of cake, for sure.
Would you have a kransekage at your wedding?
I would definitely have it.
You cannot have a party or event in Sweden, Denmark, without having a kransekage.
Any event.
And especially a wedding. If you're having a wedding without one of those, you can almost kiss that marriage goodbye after 2 years. It is a must.
What's in the batter that makes it so special?
It's the almond, grounded almonds. You take 7 pounds of almond paste, you scale it off the old-fashioned way, and it's perfect.
Instead of flour, the almond paste is mixed with 2 pounds of sugar and 5 ounces of egg white.
And you don't want to overmix it, because you don't want to get too much air into the dough.
So you don't want to incorporate air into this?
No.
See, that's the opposite of a lot of other batters.
Exactly, right.
It smells so good. This is the beginning of a cake that's going to be taller than a toddler.
Forming the kransekage's 16 layers by hand is the next step of this delicate construction job.
The trick is to be very gentle when rolling out the kransekage.
The rolled-up dough varies in size from a few inches to a foot.
We start with the biggest ring, press one side down, pick it up, and tie the 2 ends together.
If the rings aren't formed perfectly, will it not stand?
It could fall over.
The almond dough is so versatile, Bent even uses it for the cake's decorations, which are baked along with the rings at 290 degrees for 12 minutes.
You bake the kransekage too long or too short, and it will not stand. All right, so we're good to go here, huh?
We are ready to go, yes. This is our royal icing.
All right, so this is pretty much egg whites, powdered sugar.
That's it. Now we start with our essence first.
Okay.
Very good.
All right.
Excellent job. Next, take the biggest ring.
Now, is this decoration that you're doing, is this very classic, traditional?
This is a traditional decoration. If anybody changes this, they are out of order.
If it doesn't look like that, it's not a kransekage.
Put the other one right on top.
Wait, now you actually ship these?
We ship them in 4 sections.
And then you include assembly instructions.
Yes, exactly, right.
We had 15 layers built. We have 1 layer left, and my pronunciation of kransekage has not gotten any better. But this is exciting. All right, last ring. I feel like if it topples, then I owe something.
Oh, it's perfect. It looks absolutely perfect.
Really?
Yes, it does. It couldn't be any better than this.
We just built a 16-layer ring cake. All right, so we melted down powdered sugar, and you made straight caramel sauce.
Yes.
Now, if the royal icing was glue, this is super glue.
There.
Oh, that's great. And that is a 16-layer kransekage.
I like to finish it up with the American flag and the Danish flag on your left side.
We came together, two nations, to make one great Kransekage.
Kransekage has been a Danish favorite for hundreds of years, and thanks to Olsen's, it has found a new fan base.
It's awesome. It's like almond and chewy, like all together, like a cookie. I could probably eat this whole thing.
I have no doubt.
It's really chewy and gooey. I really didn't expect that.
Do you guys feel like you should have had a Kransekage at your wedding?
It would have been a hit.
Finally, it's my turn to join the party.
Chewy, a little bit crunchy from the royal icing. Looks like a soft, creamy almond macaroon. This is the epitome of an old school pastry that still rocks today.